This video marks the 500th video posted on my channel. And in this video, I want to share with you my experience. Was it worth it? What did I learn? What mistakes did I make? Just something for you to know, to reflect on, even if you don't have YouTube. Just to understand my mindset, my perspective, why I kept going, and yeah, what you can learn from it, and what perhaps I can learn from what I've done right now, and just give you like a very very good conclusion as to where I think things are going. And yeah, let's get right into it. So why did I even start? Well, I started right before going to school, and content was something that I always wanted to make. I just always imagine myself, speaking on podcasts with myself, whilst watching other podcasts. And I always have something to say. I am a talkative person, of course, with the right people. When I'm in, outside, when I'm in society with surrounded by people I don't want to be around with, well, yeah, I can get pretty introverted. But I always wanted to, share my message, to share my lessons. Whenever I would learn something, I would instantly want to teach someone else on how they could do the same, on how they could avoid a certain problem. When I would start some sort of a diet, I would always want my family to also start sticking to the diet, just because, in my opinion, I thought that that was optimal. And that's why I thought, okay, if I'm doing something that is really good for me, well, let's all do it. So I always had this instinct to share and to help others. And content is a very very good, let's say, platform for me, because it also is really fun for me to post. It gives me a lot of dopamine. But for the longest time, I kind of kept delaying it, and I didn't want to post. And even right now, I'm posting on YouTube Shorts, which basically nobody really sees. If you start posting on TikTok or on Instagram, well, all of your family members, all the friends, they see, they comment. So YouTube Shorts is a little bit of a more secretive, a more incognito way to post content, but actually still be able to help other people, you know, not having as big of a reach, but at least that's a start. And if I get a very very good solid standpoint from here, well, perhaps I'll transition into TikTok and Instagram as well, just so I could reach more people, right? Because at the end of the day, for me, the comments, the positive comments, they really make my day. At first, I just started because I thought, okay, well, I really like the numbers on my screen. I like the subscriber counts. I really want to just, up these, and I still want to do that. Of course, who doesn't? But helping others is just something that always gives you such satisfaction. Of course, all of us humans are selfish beings. Even when we help others, we get something in return. That's why we love doing that. We get some sort of an emotion, and it's not a bad thing. You get rewarded for the good that you do. So don't be afraid of that. Don't hide from that. But yeah, basically, I just started posting 6 months ago, and how I did that was simply pulling out my telephone whilst being on walks. I would just go for walks, and then I would record stuff of me saying something. And then later, I started going to the gym. And that's how most of my videos, my most shorts, are filmed. Simply me just going to the gym in the morning at like 7 a.m. before school. And then I pull out the phone whilst going to the gym, so I get like two videos. And then when I'm coming back home, I get another two videos. Then I have four videos for the day to post. And then I would go every other day of the week, so I would get, what, let's say, around 15 videos a week, because I would also film some on the weekend. So that was basically it, how I started. That was my already main, let's say, little breakthroughs, which was like, 501k views. So I started reaching some people. I get some subscribers, some likes, and it just became a part of my routine. And if you see where I'm right now here, well, I'm still like, I'm what, 166 subscribers at the time of recording this video. And you know it's not as if I'm growing very rapidly, or it's that as if it is very easy for me to get views. My long form videos basically get no views. My shorts always do pretty well, um, moderately well. Nothing viral. My best video was like 1.3k views, but I'm still happy when I post a random video of me just walking back from school, and then just getting like, what, 1k views, some likes. some positive comments just fuel my day, and it doesn't take me a lot of effort to share the lessons. And then also when I share my lessons, they really help me as well, just to kind of ingrain them into my mind. So yeah, from that perspective, it has been really good despite me not getting loads of views, not getting loads of, let's say, subscribers, and just being able to reach people on a deeper level through my long form content, which I have to be real, isn't, of the best quality. I can definitely work more on it. It's just simply that I don't have that much time to dedicate to it. I mean, of course, I could, but I choose to put it towards other things because I also have my business running. I also try to post content on Instagram for my business. So that takes up some time, and then I have to kind of choose where I want to do it. So basically, like, just posting raw videos here on YouTube provides me like a very good opportunity to just help others, and then also reflect for myself. And then I just do it in a very, very convenient manner. It doesn't take me a lot of time. I get to practice my speaking skills, my English, which is of course not perfect. So I really am grateful for the opportunity of just having YouTube as an accountability tool, where I've been posting a long form video every day for, since 2026. So yeah, YouTube is a very, very good tool. And if you're not posting, or if you consider posting, I mean, the advice I can give you is like, at the end of the day, it's a win-win. Either if you don't get views, or if you do. Worst case scenario, what? You don't get views, but you spend some time not on your phone, not scrolling, but like speaking with a positive intention, trying to help others. You're practicing your speaking skills, being in front of the camera. You're doing something, that's positive, and that takes up some courage. But on the better side, well, perhaps you get like 50, 100, 1K views, and you reach some people. Someone comments saying you changed my life, or I really like this perspective. I'm gonna try it out. It really helps. Thank you. So just these little things from content are really what make it worth it in the long term. Because in the short term, you kind of start posting, you hope to go viral, but in the long term, well, you just start wanting to genuinely help others. And I noticed that when the more real I became, the less I started putting on a show. Because in my YouTube shorts previously, I would like really try to hook people in. I would pull out my telephone and I would start screaming into the camera, and I would really like have to fight for attention, and it worked to some degree. But when I started posting just like videos of me being genuine, I was like surprised, like, okay, why am I not fighting for views, but people are getting me like loads of likes? I was just like driving down from a swimming practice with my bicycle, and the traffic was pretty slow, so I just pulled out my phone and I was talking literally for 2 minutes on how to have a productive weekend, and that was like my most watched video at the time, and it got like loads of likes, and I was like pretty surprised. I was like, well, wow, people just like other people being real and not feeling as if they're being manipulated, or other stuff like that. They just simply say, okay, there's a guy, he's calm, he's speaking, and then he's just trying to help me out, perhaps. So I'm gonna listen out as to what he's trying to say. So if you're gonna be doing something like this, even in your day-to-day life, just being a genuine person already will help you go a long way, because people, they don't want to see another copy of some other person that you're looking up to online. No, they're friends with you, or they look up to you, or they want to keep you around just because you are you. You don't need to try to fit in. You just simply need to be yourself. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't be improving. You shouldn't be seeking to expand your knowledge, but in terms of your character, in terms of your interests, you know, where you're leaning more towards your personality, like that's not something you should be afraid of, and just be insecure about and hide. No, be yourself. The more you be yourself, the more you'll attract people who like being around you, right? Who who are like you, who accept you the way you are. And it sounds like pretty, I don't know how to say, feminine, or like woo woo or whatever, but honestly, the more you pretend to be someone else, the more of those type of people you'll attract. And when you're pretending to be someone, it's usually not someone that you want to be. So just be yourself, right? Seek improvement, but then also put that personality of yours out into the world, and you will attract more people like that, and you will just be more happy. Yeah, that's mainly. I went a bit off course, but in conclusion, YouTube is definitely something that has been helpful for me. It also has been helpful for other various people following my page, just sometimes commenting saying that they've really found it valuable, I've helped. And one of the biggest lessons I've learned from this is that it is very important to take imperfect action. You know, I am still not really sure that that's the direction I want my YouTube channel to go to. I'm still not sure about a lot of things, but I just still keep going instead of stopping to think about it and then going off, let's say for a month or something off YouTube, and then just instead trying to think of what I should do. It's not going to do me any good. I will learn more by just simply taking action, and then over time perhaps one video goes well and I'll see, okay, people like this and I also like this, perhaps I can take this approach. And then I'm going to basically just figure out my next steps by just taking the next step. So the biggest advice I can give you is just simply always in your life try to take imperfect action. It's just the best tool and it's the only tool towards guaranteed success. So take imperfect action and you'll never go wrong. And in terms of in terms of the conclusion, yeah, 166 subscribers for 500 videos isn't the best. But I know that one day this will change because I am improving. I will learn more of the titles of the hooks. I will get a little bit better in terms of the deliverables of the value that I provide in my videos. Then I'm sure that one day I will be able to appeal to more people, and I will actually be able to help even more people. But if I keep hesitating, if I keep thinking I don't like the results are not coming despite the amount of time that I've put in, well, I would quit. In my business, I worked for 2 years without seeing any major results, no money, nothing. I could have quit, but I didn't, and I chose to keep going. And after the second year, well, money started piling in, and I started making good money. So in life, even if you don't see the results now, it doesn't mean that what you're doing is necessarily wrong, right? That it will not work eventually, especially since YouTube is a platform where the effort that you put in compounds. It's not as if, you know, I don't know what kind of an analogy I can give you, but in business, we just such thing called outreach. You basically just reach out to other businesses, and then hopefully they respond, and you book a call, and then you close them there for money. If you send out 100 messages a day, and then you send out another day 100 messages, and then you keep doing that, if you keep doing that for a year, nothing will really change in terms of you sending those messages. You might get a little bit faster at doing that, but it will not really add any value to your life besides, the actually booking calls or whatever. But if I would, let's say, take the approach of posting content for my business, well, at first I might not get a lot of views, but over time it would start compounding. Some videos will start to pick up, they will get pushed out more into the For You page. You will learn more, and then you're gonna be collecting the followers, and then you're kind of growing. You're amassing some momentum, and then also some followers, and then after a year, you're gonna be in a completely different place than you were from when you started. So YouTube is also a thing that really, really makes your effort compound, and I would mainly say that this is it. My call to action to simply try to take imperfect action in your life. There's something that you want to start but you're hesitating. Just start. Take the first imperfect step, and you will achieve your goals and dreams eventually. Thank you for watching. God bless you.